You want to know the difference between people who are successful in achieving their goals and the ones who are always on a journey, always struggling to find something that works and always seem to think that nothing ever works for them when everything always works for everyone else? It has nothing to do with what they're doing. It has everything to do with what they believe up here. Because with what successful people do is they already identify themselves as someone who's been successful. They don't need to see the result on the scale or reflecting back in the mirror. They have already decided that that is who they are and that's how they're showing up. So every input they do, every action they take, every decision they make is coming from that position. Because here's the thing that happens in the brain. Your brain always wants to confirm that you're right. This is a safety mechanism for the brain, and it tries to predict the future by what's happened in the past. But also what ends up happening is it starts now wanting to confirm the biases that you have. So that means if you're someone who is always struggling, is always saying like, I don't have time and I'm not in good shape and I can't do it for this reason and everything always happens to me. Well, guess what? It's always going to happen to you. Even if you do start seeing progress, that internal belief is going to look for a bias to then tell you that you are not on the right path. You're not seeing the results that you should, and you should go try to find something else. Opposed to the ones who actually are successful, they're the ones who are consistently pushing through, even if maybe the scale isn't moving or they're not seeing consistent progress. They've already made that decision in their mind that that is who they are. So what ends up happening is their brain will also look for biases and confirmations to that bias, that what they're doing is right and they are on the right path. Where yes, they might need to be more patient and just take time with it. But that's the thing, is they already believe it. So when something comes up in life, they don't quit. When something doesn't work, they don't throw the baby out with the bathwater and start all over and try to find a new thing. They look at it as, this is what's going on. This is the solution I can find. And if they can't find the solution on themselves, they've already made the decision that they are that person who's successful, and they get someone who shows them how to be successful and gets them to where they are. So someone who's been stuck and you've been on a journey for a while where you're always constantly gaining and losing the same weight, trying to find something that works, maybe you need to stop looking at what you can do and change how you view yourself and how you approach everything you do, because that's going to be the determining factor, not the new diet, not the new workout, your belief.